wind is crazy. Hello, my friend. Can you search Google Map? Card shop store. Can you search Google Map card? Can you do it, bro? And look up Ray. You doxed yourself. What you mean, bro? Fucking hell. Yeah, by accident, but like, what is anyone gonna do, like? Sure, I don't care. I'm not gonna be living there forever anyways. Bro, I don't think there is a card shop. It is far, I think. But we're having really good signal. Like, I changed my phone network and like it's on 5G and we have the full bars. I've never had it that good. I know, bro. I wasn't fully thinking. I forgot my address was even on it. Do you have a bog, man? What do you mean a bog?
They won't hear me though.
Man, he can do all he wants, but like, he's all the way in America, so what's he gonna do? Nothing. Dry out chew peat from the bog. I know, I thought you were just trolling me or something, bro. Because we have a lot of trolls that come in, but no, that's only people in the countryside would be doing that, bro. In the real rural parts. I don't live in the rural parts. We have 5G and we have full coverage. When I was using Tesco Mobile, it was terrible. I would never have the full bars or 5G. Like, it was always lagging and lagging. Energy from Donegal a long time ago. Yeah, I need to go in here and use the toilet. I drank a whole bottle of water before I left the house. Love the Irish man. Yeah, you too, bro. Where are you from? I gotta be careful with the stream in here because, you know, you'd have people that be like accusing them of recording people. Got it. Oh, Canada. He's a weirdo, isn't he? Cool, isn't it? Bro, I have him. All the people that he hit, I unhit them. And then I removed him as moderator. And I'm very careful who I make moderator now. But he kept coming back and making dozens of accounts and just trolling and saying bad words. And then he screenshotted a picture of me and then started trying to make fun of me then. You know? Whoa. Look at that train. You never see a train like that, do you? It's crazy. Like. Maybe I can go over there now. Might open. Irish flags everywhere. My t-shirt is kind of like stinging my neck. I don't know if it's like something to do with the material, if it's something to do with the dye or the colouring, but it was a fucking Timo t-shirt. But like, I only wore it because all my good t-shirts need a wash and I can't use the machine because someone else was using it this morning. But yeah, I don't know, it's just like fucking irritating me or something. If you're new, please like and subscribe, I really appreciate it. That's a nice view, you know. Okay, when I get off the live, I'll go delete it, bro. Thanks, bro. Thanks, you're welcome, bro. Seagulls. Or not seagulls, sorry, swans. You know. A suitcase. What the hell? See what. I've been streaming now on this new sim and I haven't had any problems with connections at all today. It's really good. How's everybody doing? Oh, it's windy and cold. It's 8:20. Really, bro? In the morning, you mean? Not good, bro. I'm still trying. Guess we're 6 hours behind you, I think. Are you enjoying your day? Yeah. I like to be with people, though. My ideal life is to just have a job, one that I enjoy, and just come home to like a wife and possibly kids and just have a nice home, you know? The connection is great, yeah, because I bought a new SIM card and I changed networks. I was originally with Air Mobile, and then I came across Tesco Mobile. Much cheaper deal, much cheaper. I thought I could save money. Everything was going fine, but then when I started streaming, it was giving me serious connection problems all the time. So I just switched back to the original network. But yeah, apparently it's supposed to be like the best in Ireland, like, to be honest with you. Like, I only put the SIM card in 30 minutes ago, and I haven't had any problems since. Not even once. Like, on average with the Tesco Mobile, if I was streaming for 30 minutes, it would like lag or freeze like at least 3 or 4 times in 30 minutes. Too many times. I Sean in nature, yeah. Don't give up, brother. We are rooting for you. Thanks. Yo, what up? Texas on the back 20. I'm good, bro. How are you? Hi. Trumpstein prices. Yeah, I was looking at the US and I seen 3 steaks for like $75. 3 steaks in a packet. And I was thinking, how do people survive? But then some of my American friends on Discord that I know from another guy's channel that I always go to were saying that's because they're just deliberately picking out the most expensive meats. You know? But even if you picked out the most expensive meats, it would never be $75 here for 3 steaks. That's crazy. It's like $75, really? You know, you can get a ribeye here for like 8, maybe 10 at max. If you go to like a fancier shop, you can get it for like 13, 14. But no more than that. Choppy connection. What do you mean? The other guy in the chat said the connection has been great. What's new, Sean? Those yobs again. Who? Farmer makes no profit. Big Texan Steakhouse sounds good, yeah. You know, you guys are making me hungry now, you know, like I'd love a steak right now. It's expensive to eat steak all the time. It's one of the most expensive meats. Like once a week is okay. Or whatever. Look at the crane is moving. Fillet $75. That's crazy, bro. Would that not just force people to just eat processed meat and then just be unhealthy and get cancer? My neighbour has 400 cows that get free steaks mostly. Well, then you're lucky then. Very lucky. Annie, I'm going to go into Lidl probably and have a look around. Looks like they're building loads of apartments. Some chickens for steaks, yeah. I got 500 chickens, lol. That's crazy, bro. You're never gonna be short on eggs, you know? Or meat. I'm really tempted to like Annie asked my mother to send me like some of my money and savings and just sit down and get something to eat. But you're kind of wasting your money though, you know, like I'm trying to save, like, you know, I have loads of food at home. I have burgers, you know, what else is there? There's some chicken wings. Well, there's not a lot, but there's a bit. That's what it is in the old days. We're at 75 eggs a day. Yeah, man, you wouldn't even want all them. You'd have to sell most of them, wouldn't you? There's people that do that in Ireland. They live on a farm and they have loads of chickens and they live in the too many chickens and they have too many eggs and they just put like a homemade sign that they made with a Sharpie pen and they just write eggs for sale and they have the prices and they leave it on the side of the road and people driving past will just pull in and just buy them. It's a good business, like, you know. My neighbours, yeah. The stones are so loud. It's not too bad, yeah. I want to leave here, to be honest with you. I don't want to be around here no more. Annie, it's a bit of a long story. There's this girl I used to talk to, bro, and we're not talking anymore. And like, if I just bump into her, it's just gonna be awkward, you know. Like, it's a small town, and apparently she's from here. Actually, yes, it's about 3 acre pond fully stocked. I need to save and try get a PlayStation again because I'm proper bored, Annie, most of the time. Proper bored, like. And then you end up just sitting inside a restaurant and just ordering food just to pass the time, you know. And then you end up just like wasting your money. Subaru, Honda. Subaru is way better than Honda, I have to say. But you know what I mean? You end up wasting like your money. Like, you do it once, you do it a third, a fourth, fifth time. I got fucking banned off online for fucking swearing at fucking idiots that were swearing at me. But it's a hard lesson learned, like. But I didn't know they could ban you permanently, like. Do you know, like, if most people, they're at work, okay, 5 days a week. They come home, they get their dinner on, they get their pajamas on, they sit down, they watch a bit of Netflix, they play a bit of PlayStation or something, watch a bit of TV. You know, it gets late, they go to bed, they wake up, they repeat, and then they're just really looking forward to the weekend. And they're just eating at home, saving. But if you're just out and about every day, you don't have a job at the moment, like, you know, you just get bored. Like, since that PlayStation it got banned, like, everything has been fucked up since then. Like, it used to be fucking great. You just stay at home all day playing GTA, you know, and you get hungry, you take some out of the fridge, you freeze it, or not freeze it, you unfreeze it, you cook it. It was like 30 years ago. Let's see a car. Yeah. That's a good deal for the pizzas. I can see it from here. Yeah. Depends how you look at it. I mean, it can be a life waster, but at the same time, it can keep you distracted and busy and away from drinking and wrong crowds. And it can be fun, like, you know, some people can get too obsessed with it. Like, they care about their RP and leveling up, and they care about their level. They'll sit there 10 hours a day and just end up overweight. You know, so it's just like a little bit of everything, not too much of everything. Is there no sound? There has to be sound. Variety, yeah, exactly. But I don't really have many options with Variety right now. I mean, I could buy a PS2 today, but then my savings is back down, and I want to wait, you know, till I have a few grand at least. It'll take time. Love y'all's accents across the pond. Yeah, bro, I say you probably have a cool accent as well. Americans, if you don't know what Lidl is, it's basically another version of Aldi. It's another German supermarket, and it's basically so similar. There's not really much difference. The only difference is some of the products are all the products. They just have different names, but you can find everything the same, really. Apparently, it used to be one company, and then they split apart. There was like two brothers or something that had an argument, and they split apart. If you look up Lidl and Aldi, and they made their own supermarkets. That's what it is. But I know there's no Lidl in America because I've spoke to Americans. Aldi sucks. Not really. I mean, it depends. Like, you can save a lot of money. Speaking of steaks, I'm going to show you something, bro. One moment. Look at this. Sounds like here in Arkansas. Do you have a passport? 100%. Or maybe you're talking to someone else. What do you think of the price? Maybe your steak is better though because it's natural. Look at this car, Ford.
No, niente, perché così c'era il sacchettino lì, l'ho buttato dentro.
It's like $15. Yeah, for two Irish Angus strip line steaks, 32 days matured, 454 kg. I was gonna walk around here randomly and just stroll because I'm bored. Stay a week in your guest room. What can we do? I have about 500 saved. I'm only starting. I had like 1200, but then I bought a new iPhone, which wasn't cheap, so I could stream and stuff, and then some clothes, and then headphones. What do you guys want to see? Yeah, why not? You want to take my email? I can give you my email if you want. Let's just show you some random things. Freeway Cola. It's a knockoff Coke. Yeah. $8.49. Look, if you get the knockoff one, look at the difference in the price. Oh, you have my email. Is it the Sean Boyd 22669? 5 liters of water for $1.45. That's not bad.
At Lidl, our green leaders are in store every day to make sure
Fresh bread and honey. I'm just showing you guys random things that I'm just coming across. A portable barbecue. It's $4.99. But you can get them for €3 if you go to other places like Deals. You can get them even cheaper. It's all poison. Maybe a lot of it is, yeah. Where is it? $1.99. These ones look better. I know all the plastic is supposed to cause cancer over time, isn't it, bro? Yeah. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yep. Nice. Nice. I've been looking for like that.
I might get this. But no, I need to drink water. I should be healthy, you know. Maybe just get some crisp or something. No, I don't really want anything. They're all too big, like, do you know what I'm saying? But they're gonna look at me weird if you don't buy anything. But look, what can they do? You're just having a look. Get some chocolate. I'm not a big fan of chocolate, bro. Get a set of dumbbells and get buff like me. They're all just like big packets, like, you know, there's nothing like convenient, like, for now. I'm gonna go into the Polish shop and have a look. It's next door. Yeah, they're very wide, the aisles, aren't they? If you do think about it, like, all that packaged food, like, it all over time, like, microplastics goes into your body, like, you know. But like, if you don't live on a farm, you don't have a lot of options. If you do go to a butcher's, you can avoid that. Like, they still will put it in a plastic bag, but there will be a lot less plastic, you know. No way. Let's have a look in here. Hi. It's quite small in here. Are there any crisps? Zero. I'm probably going to go to the Circle K. Everyone, if you're new, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Bro, I'd love to try American steak. I've only had like English, British steak and Irish steak. And Irish is really good. The British one I had was really good as well. That was over in London when I went to stay with my sister. She lives over there. Just subscribe, thanks. Good morning. It's actually afternoon, but in America it's good morning. How was the beach? Good. There was a guy that wanted to see it, but I had to end the live because I was getting the staff to put in the new SIM card in the shop. And yeah, when I got to the beach, he wouldn't come on stream. He just disappeared. And I couldn't wait around and around and around. It is what it is. You can look at it later and go back on the live. Mate, the best is Australian beefsteak. Is it? I've never had it. How are you, Sandy? I love steaks, yeah. Yeah, they have Aldi in Chicago where my friend does YouTube, like, you know. I think it's in every state now. It's really cheap, like. This is just another version of like Aldi. It's just, it's basically the same, just different brand, you know. Chicago is really busy, like, you know, because like when my friend is walking down the street, there's always loads of people. It's like a city that he's in. But you can walk for ages here and you won't see a person. Like, look in front. But there's a guy over there though, just chilling on the grass. Not so beefy, yeah. It does, bro, really it does. Still here in Georgia, really? Are you talking about the state Georgia? Or are you talking about the country Georgia? Because I've spoke to Americans and I've said, you have Lidl. They're like, what are you talking about? I never heard of it. For last day. I love bacon as well in the morning. You have like unsmoked or you have smoked. Smoked is the best in my opinion. Yes, George USA. Wow, I didn't know that. I thought that it didn't even exist in America. And Circle K is all over America. Everyone knows that. And Canada as well. Bacon, yeah, bro. What about ham? A ham fillet or something, bro? Yeah, smoked everything. Let me show you one moment. Like there, look. I don't want people to think I'm recording them, but I'll show you properly now from here. See, look. That's how much it is. City. Oh, I'm in Bray, in Ireland, in Wicklow now. Hi. I think it's per litre. That's usually how it works in Ireland. Per 1 litre, like per litre. I think it's expensive, yeah. Citroen. I don't really like Citroens. And then they have Ford. Ford is better. Hottest chicks. What should I do now? Keep walking? I get the bus home. I'm going to walk through some random place and see where I end up. Put a Paul. What kind of Paul? Add option, let's see. Yeah, it's not automated. You have to pick your own. Let me write something. I'm just going to do the most common one, Pepsi or Coke. Yeah. Why is it blocking the screen? Coke by far. I'd agree. I was going to go to the beach today, but the last time I went, the water was freezing, and it's not even that warm today. It's a bit chilly. Hey, Sean, Nana. Hey, how are you? It's a good start, yeah. I don't even think it lets me vote on it. I think only you guys can. But I knew Coke was going to win. Coke is more like sweet. Pepsi is not as sweet and just more fizzy. Pepsi just tastes like a knockoff Coke, in my opinion. You don't got houses like that in the US, no? Annie, how's you? Annie won. Where are you from again? It's hard to keep track. Yes. I don't like sodas. Wow. Bro, soda is the best. But it's not good all the time, like, you know? Like, water is the best. Like, if you drink a lot of water, you'll see the difference in your skin being really healthy. Some unique housing here, yeah. Dr. Pepper. That's nice too, but I still Coke it. I still think Coke beats it. You know. UK cough syrup. Ugh. That's not even a thing here. For fuck's sake. Oh, there's a cafe there. Irish Dance Studio, Ally, Wheel and Tires, Clinic, Dance Fitness Yoga and Creative Space, Sláinte Bar Hire, Wicklow. Is it true you look dehydrated? Well, I know like a little bit of a difference. Your skin doesn't look as fresh. Like maybe a tiny bit wrinkled under your eyes if you've been drinking a lot of soda and not enough water. Like ideally you should be drinking 2 liters a day of water. Kylie is too fake and gay. I wouldn't know, bro. I wouldn't know. Everyone, I think, when we think of America, we just think, you know, oh, it's so populated. There's so many different girls from all different races. There's so many hot girls. They're crazy over there. They have loads of nice cars, you know. It just looks like a really interesting place to go to. Maybe it looks better on TV, I don't know. Like, how easy is it to pick up a girl on the street and get her number in America, and then she's sleeping with you the same day or the next day, or in a couple of days? Because here, that's not going to work. They're just going to think you're a creep. Unless you're rich, you know, it'll probably work. Crotch critters, fuck. Yeah, you don't know who she's been with, bro. I mean, I tried it when I was 18 in the city with so many different girls, you know? And like, most of them would just make excuses, but you would have a couple that would just give their Instagram. But like, out of all those people, you know, like out of going up, you could go up to 50 and you only get 1 or 2 that will actually sleep with you. Because it's just seen as awkward. The internet is how people do it nowadays. There's too much choice out there, you know. There's too many guys, and you know, a girl might be interested in you, and then she sees another guy that has a 6-pack, she goes after him, or he has an expensive car, she'll go after him. Like, they're always, like, not all, but a lot of them are chasing the money. And don't get me wrong, if you women get upset, there is a lot of women I've seen that are really genuine, don't care about that stuff, and love you for you. But I think 90% is just thinking about money. Here's French lady. Oh, really? This looks nice, doesn't it? It's cold in San Francisco. I know San Francisco has a big famous bridge, the San Francisco Bridge. Do you know which looks cool? Do you know, like, the beach in LA where there's like a big Ferris wheel, like in GTA, and there's a big boardwalk and people surfing and all that. And like, I think it's Venice Beach is the name, yeah? And there's like an outdoor gym and everything. Like, that place looks really cool to go to. Bray, yeah. The gay area, yeah. Do you think I should try and go down there or something? What place stinks like shit? Sometimes I need to... What place? It looks like a good place to bring your dog if you have a dog. Yeah. Where my friend has been in Chicago, there's not many white people. It's like a lot of Hispanic people and black people. There doesn't really be many white people in Chicago. Like anytime he ever talks to somebody on the stream, like they're Hispanic, like, you know. I don't really mind that as long as people are nice to me and people are kind. I would just get used to it, like. But obviously, it's not like that in Ireland. America's completely different. Oakland smells really easy if you pay enough. Pay enough for what? If you go into the ship part town, you're going to see that. Part town, you're going to see pretty. All depends on what fucking part you are. Coming for school. But guys, I might get the bus back soon. But I know all this walking is good for me, you know. I'm going to go up here and then turn around and take the bus back. This new SIM has been absolutely perfect. Like, it hasn't given any connection problems at all. And we've been streaming like 67 minutes and 30 seconds. Just a little over an hour. Can you guys see all those flies? They're all just floating around. Any part of the bay. Shit and sources. What the fuck? Sandy, do you know what I think in Ireland? Yeah? Like, most of the women, if you don't have a job, they're not going to be interested in you, you know? And even if you went through some mental health problems or drinking and, you know, you're currently looking for work, that's not good enough, you know? They get turned off by it. You will have a lot of gold diggers as well. You will have people that would genuinely like you, you know? But even a lot of the times, if you work in a minimum wage job like McDonald's or Burger King, there's still that's still not even good enough for them. But yet we don't care if they do that. They want someone with like lots of money. Like, not all of them, but there's a lot of that. I've seen gold diggers here, you know. But the thing about men, I don't think we like. Maybe you get some men gold diggers, but not as common. Like, it's really rare. Like, you know. Oh no, no, I'm not alone. Texas is sweet also, yeah. And turn back. No, I didn't drink at all last night, bro. Oh, you're here. The birds, do you hear the birds? They're nice. Yeah, here, I'll show them for you then. I have to show them. I didn't know you guys couldn't see them. There isn't really anywhere to sit besides on the grass. I hope the weather gets better. Like when we get into the end of May, it's going to get hotter. I can go to the beach every day, have a barbecue on the beach. And I'm going to be going to the UK soon, and I'm going to be saving more. And, you know, money goes quick. You need to be having a high income to survive. Oh, Supermod. Let me see. There's managing moderator. Can manage block words and change chat modes and live. Please look. Okay, I'll put you as a better mod. There, now you're manager. Right. Okay, so Sean, have you ever seen this message? Yeah, I didn't know, but now I know now. I'm trying to end the poll. Wait. There. I think I'm gonna go home now. I don't know. Do you have any ideas, bro? What the next poll? I'd have to get the bus. No way can I walk. It's way too far. You'd be walking for like 2.5 hours probably. Or you can get the train, but I'm actually closer to the bus stop, so I'm probably gonna get the bus. The bus, take a limousine. If you want to pay, then I'm gonna. Chickens, okay, cool, bro. Okay, let me check. You're a managing moderator, so they should work in future now. I made you like a better moderator. That's the kind of lifestyle I want. Like the guy in Texas has. Just live in the countryside, just have loads of chickens, you know, there's cows, you can get steaks, everything is just fresh, there's no plastic. Just away from all the city, away from all the shit, all the toxic people and all the fake people. You know, not having to worry, just chill out, have a nice big home. Like, that's the life I want, like. If you're a tweaker, what's that? About 300 acres. You need money to get a place like that. Yeah, I know, and I got to start from the bottom. Some people are lucky. Some people have rich parents and have inheritance money. You know, if you don't have that option, you got to start from the bottom. You didn't get the best education because you had a bad childhood and things were fucked up. It's not impossible, but you know, it's a lot tougher is what I mean. A lot of the rich people you see, like most of them around Ireland, most of it is all inheritance money. But I'm really good at basketball. Like, that's something I'm really good at. It'd be great if I could like find a club, but there's none nearby in Ireland. But in America, you'll find one anywhere. If I could play that and make it to the NBA and do well, then I'll be a millionaire. Look, I can see some sheep in the distance. Did anybody ever eat sheep? So there's hardworking people only. Tired of 40. Self-employed. You mean free speech? At work. It's to stop racism. Yeah, lamb. It's called lamb, yeah. Mutton. I never heard of mutton. Yeah, because Max hasn't come in until now. I only seen his messages now, so I can change him now. Okay, wait, I'm changing him. There, he's changed. It's lamb, sheep. The filter is blocking harmless. How is it? Okay, maybe it takes time to process, Sandy. Maybe you need to leave and come back, or maybe when I start another live, because I just changed it to managing moderator just a second ago. There should be a way where I can change it. I'm gonna go into YouTube Studio. There should be a way where I can make all the messages just come up anyways. Do you want me to go to the library, bro, and sign into YouTube Studio? Maybe I can show you guys the screen and you might be able to help me out. Good. I've been walking for a while now. I need to sit down. Probably about an hour and a half I've been walking. Oh, Jesus. Beef fried? No. Have you? Take us to the library. Yeah, maybe I should end the stream just to keep a bit of battery. It's on 33. It was on 100 today. I notice when you're streaming for like an hour or two, the battery goes down quick. Yeah, most aren't really suspicious, but yet somehow YouTube is like putting them under review. That's crazy. Monkey eyes and potato sauce, mushrooms and pig ears. But look, if you were starving, wouldn't you eat anything? I really want to go and do a duo live with somebody. Like, that's way more fun. Max, where are you from in Ireland again? I can't remember. My memory just be terrible. North Dublin. North Dublin is huge though. Maybe you don't want to give out your information here, I get it. Lol. Finglas. Really, bro? Do you have like a strong Dublin accent then? Out in the 90s. Really? To whereabouts? Well, Sean, hello, Polly. I live in Dallas, Fortnite area. High population, the majority of states here in the US. Hello, Polly. Polly, are you a female or a male? And where are you from and what age? But you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but I just want to try and get to know the people that come here regularly. Bro, I bet you he's a strong accent, the guy from Texas, bro. And he probably has like guns and stuff, because that's normal over there. Male Waterford, look at that. Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but like, you know, I'm just getting like, you know, a little American stereotype. Like maybe he just like has the farm and like, you know, he's like, I'm from Texas, baby. And he has like, you know, a fucking double barrel shotgun, a cowboy hat, some jeans. Like, you know, those kind of people, like, and maybe not, maybe not, you know, but you just wouldn't know. We don't know. We haven't seen him. Lol. And like everything in your house is made out of wood. You know, that kind of way. And you're like the guy in the movies when somebody, you know, enters your house, you have a double barrel shotgun and you just fucking shoot them. You know what I mean? Yeah, and you'd probably be like, I'm gonna blow a hole right in your chest. Yeah, bro. Do you ever see those shotguns that are so powerful, people shoot them and it actually like goes flying backwards out of their hands? Like you need a lot of strength to hold it. Well, several. Like the Wild West, really? Yeah, that's what I think when I hear Texas. But obviously I know it's not 100% true, like, you know. There's probably some people like that, but not everyone. It's true. It's great, man. That's Alabama. Or Arkansas is like that, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Let me just get the train back. Tennessee. And they go like this, yeehaw, and then they're shooting somebody with a fucking shotgun. Or they're chasing you out of their field that want a fucking bull with a double barrel shotgun and a cowboy hat and some jeans. some denim jeans, denim jacket, or one of those. What are those things you call where they're like denim jeans and they have, like they go over your waist, like you have straps. Oh no, straps over your shoulders. And the shotgun has like a leather belt on it. Tactical now. What's tactical like, bro? Hey, have a good day. Thanks, bro. How are you? Watching too many cowboy movies. Yeah, bro. Why is the guard out here? The armed support unit and everything. Automatic. Well, yeah, that's true. But I thought, is there something going on, you know? Didn't know you were around, Sean. Oh, it's over there. Falcha. Shit, the bus is over there. Do you think I'll make it to 45A? I don't think so. How am I supposed to get across? Like, there's traffic everywhere. I'm just gonna have to wait till and just walk to the train. It'll be better. Really? Yeah, it's gone. The wind is just mad, like it's supposed to be May, like. Do you know, I was in Athlone before, Max, and there's a shop that sell pistols and like rifles with scopes, but it's only for like farmers that are trying to protect their land, and you need a license. Like, they won't just sell it to anyone. I remember asking, "Oh, can I just have a look?" and they refused me. But I mean, it is what it is, isn't it? It'd be cool to have it on YouTube on your shorts. Yeah, I have licenses, yeah. They just get them, do they? Fucking hell. That's awful, bro. Isn't there such thing people can get surgery to make their dick bigger? Or like there's a thing, I don't know what it is. There's like something you can use. That's a good deal, bro. But they're not open, it seems. Bro, if a girl has really small tits, I don't like that either. Vice versa. Maybe the girls don't like if a guy has a really small dick. Gun safe. Really? That's a lot. The wind is just crazy, like. It's really annoying as well. %. I'm gonna have to go home and charge. Where does Subaru come from, guys? Is it Japanese or something? Yeah. They have like nice cars. You ever hear the Subaru Impreza? Like, I think that's it there. That's a nice one, but I've seen better ones with the spoilers and everything. It's all good, bro. You have a lot of these barbers. Turkish barbers. Where are we gonna go? I'm okay. 10, 15 minutes. Whoa, this walk is tiring me out. we're probably going to get a lot of subscribers from this. Like, we have 5G, you know, the bars are really good. There's been no problems with connections. Yeah, I've been walking a lot, but I mean, I think it's good for you, you know. Yeah. I'm in Bray in County Wicklow, if you know Bray. It's like 20 minutes by train from me. Apparently they get paid a lot of money to operate a crane, yeah? You can see the man inside. Let's see, can we zoom in and see, can you see him? Can you guys see him? Can you see him in there? He's probably thinking, what is this weirdo doing recording me? Yeah, I can see his shoe. Look at his shoe. Yeah. Look, he's moving this, and he's putting it, and he's moving it back, and he's dropping it somewhere. I wonder how much they get paid a week. I would actually like to do that job. And can someone tell me why they have this on the back? They always have that like concrete blocks. Is that to like balance the crane so it doesn't fall? Northern, he's making about. Whoa! That's a good wage. That's a fucking good wage. That's how you can live in a nice, beautiful home and not have to worry about inflation. And I wonder how long it takes to become a crane driver, you know, and how long of training. And you'd have to be very fucking careful that you don't even have a beer or two or smoke a bit of weed, because if you mess up, you're fucked. And I'd say they do occasional drug tests and stuff, like, you know. Looking at 900 a week. Even that's a lot, just directing him, you know. Yeah. Camper, hey, how are you, bro? How's Canada treating you, bro? How are you feeling? Are you sleeping good? It would be stressful though, because if you mess up, you know, you could cause a lot of damage. Become best. And I'm sure you could go to any country and get a job at that crane driver. %20 battery now. But in fairness, I've been streaming a while, and your battery goes down fast when you're streaming. What accent one? Oh, really? Did you? I wonder what will happen. Will they be fired or a warning? Maybe the second or third time you'd be fired. I don't know. Probably depends on how much damage it was, on the circumstances. Was he drunk? Was he sober? Like, it probably depends. Gilbert, what's going on with you, bro? No, I don't, bro. My power bank was €20, which I don't think is like a really expensive one. You usually get about one or two full charges, but it takes a while to charge, because I have a fast charger, but I need to get another fast charger. Put it that way. The one I was using to charge the power bank was slow, so it took a long time to charge. And then when I did use it, it was just about average. You get a charge or two out of it. But no, I'm gonna end the stream like when I get to like 2 or 1%, and then I'm gonna go home, plug in my phone into the fast charger, relax for a bit, and then come back on later on. Thank you. But Max, that's the kind of lifestyle I want. Just living in the countryside with loads of land. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You can blare music really loud on a speaker in the summer outside on the grass. Nobody can tell you to turn it down because you don't have neighbors close to you. You know, you can have a fucking bonfire in the winter. No one can tell you to stop. It's your land. You know, you can do whatever you want, and then have like a big Ford truck that has like, you know, a big strong engine. And like I said, your own animals, so you can get your own meat and eggs and stuff. Like, that would be a great life. And then just like retire in your 20s and just have millions and never ever have to work. And then like, tree full truck. Really, I have a Hoco one. I got it in a phone shop near me. Has anybody ever heard of Hoco? I feel like a lot of the rich people in Dublin, though, like a lot of it is inheritance, like generational wealth, you know? It's like 3 miles, yeah. Wow, bro, do you have kids? Bro, my apartment fucking sucks. It's freezing, you know. It's having mold problems. You can't bring visitors. The walls are paper thin. You can hear everything. Like every night when I'm streaming, I can't stream any later than 11 p.m. It's really annoying. Like, you can't have a pet. Like, it's just, when there's a bit of wind or a storm, the window is banging, and then you got to open it to stop it from banging, and then you're freezing. Like, it's just, the area is beautiful, but the apartment is fucking shit. Put it that way. I'm not rich, bro, you know. But I'm so educated. I mean, I'm so smart and clever. Like, I could do anything if I wanted to. I really could. Yep, homeschooled. Yeah, see, I wasn't homeschooled. My education was fucked up. There was a lot of people, like, you know, disturbing the class, not behaving, distracting everybody. There was a lot of that, a lot of bullying going on. So, like, a lot of people missed out on their education. Like, I went to a terrible school. So I didn't get the living cert. I only got the junior cert, which is like, you know, without the leaving cert, it can set you back a bit, but not always, though. Not always. See you, Max. This is the gym. It's a lot better than the other one, than the Tesco. Like, I've been streaming and we've had no problems with the stream. It's been running so smooth. I haven't heard someone once say there's a connection problem. It's amazing. Like, all the time on the Tesco, there was always a problem, always a problem. smooth as ice, yeah. See, ChatGPT is weird. I asked for ChatGPT's advice. It said Air Mobile is like the best for like rural places. That's the one I'm using, yeah. And then it said like the city, it's good, yeah. But it said Vodafone is the best. It said that my one. Wait, one sec. It said like originally it said that Vodafone was the best for like city. You know, then it was saying Air is the best if you're not in the city. But then I checked again, then it said that Air is the best. Like sometimes it can say different things at different times, like depending on how you word it. But apparently this one is the best for outside of the city, but still very good in the city. But apparently the Vodafone is like the best of the best when you're in like built up places. But I think this one is right for me. Be pretty good. I can phone from my house. I got to signal. Oh, really? It was a bit like in the shop earlier. I mean, that can happen. Like, you can't expect it to be 100% every time, but I mean, that's a big, huge difference compared to the last time. There was times where it would completely lag and it would be like reconnecting, and then everybody would just leave. The big pond, yeah. Swan and seagulls and crows and pigeons. Hi. Look at the way they lie like that. I hate the seagulls. I hate the seagulls. You have a duck as well. Next to seagulls, pigeons. You have everything. Swan, duck, pigeon, seagull, crow. Look at him. Look at him. He keeps doing squawk, squawk, squawk. They're eating something. It looks like grains or something that someone put here and there. Pigeon. He's pecking him. Little rats, yeah. The swans are okay, you know, like as long as you don't go too close to them, you know. Pigeons are okay. The ducks are really friendly. They're very quiet. But the seagulls are the worst. Look at him. Did you see that? He was pecking him by the neck. He's doing it again. Why does he keep bullying him? He's literally bullying him. And And now he's getting frustrated, and now they're all pecking one another. Really, yeah? That's crazy. And did he die? That's a cool graffiti. I'm gonna show all you guys. That's like proper art, like. Oh, you separated them. But they not peck you. Remember these bikes I was gonna hire? Yeah, I still never got my refund. They have them where I live. The bike was like jammed and it wouldn't move. I've used them twice before. The first time I never had any problems, but the second time there was an Indian guy. He was like, "Bro, go on a bike ride. It'd be cool for the stream. Come on, bro. It's a nice day." And I went to pay for it, $6.50, and the bike wouldn't even move. And I've emailed them and everything, and I haven't still got my refund back. I don't know what's going on. But there doesn't seem to even be like a real phone number that you can talk to real life people. But if I don't get my refund, I mean, I'm just gonna boycott the fucking company. I'll never spend anything on their shit again. I'll use a stick. Oh, a stick, yeah. Scammed, yeah, exactly, bro. And that Indian guy is a motherfucker too, because like I said to him, bro, send me that money back. I said, you made me fucking pay for that. And now he doesn't even come into the stream anymore. And Annie, do you remember that Pakistani guy? He disappeared, but he was giving me weird fucking vibes, bro. Like when people were talking about immigration and then brought up the grooming gangs and he didn't even condemn them. Do you remember? I was like saying, oh, that's obviously because Pakistan is angry at Britain invading them, so maybe they're trying to get revenge. And he says, yeah, that's it, bro. And I was like, yeah, but it doesn't make it right, though. And he didn't even like say, oh, you're right, Sean. Like, he gave me weird vibes. But you know what I think it is? In Pakistan, a lot of that shit goes on, and then they come over to the UK and to Europe thinking that shit is normal. You know? Not all of them, come on, like, let's be honest. Like, a lot of them, like, you know, they're not like that. But a lot of them are. Like, you don't get Chinese doing that shit. Put it that way. %10 now. That's the thing about the Irish. We just say however we feel. We don't really give a fuck. But obviously, if I was in a community like Bradford, where it's full of those people, you wouldn't want to be going around saying stuff like that. Even though you're technically right, you could get jumped. Like, you know what I mean? But in Ireland, it's different. Like, we don't have a big community of them. Like, so it's different. What's the plan now? Somebody say something. That's the name that Ireland used to be called before it was Ireland, Hibernia. And I think it's a nicer name. It sounds much more beautiful, in my opinion, than Ireland. I don't know why they changed it. Shit. No, bro. How do you know about that? Where are you from? That's been closed years. It's called Sea Life. That's a funny name, Burger Boy. Burger Boy. A minute, guys, wait. Oh, come on, it's so slow. You guys, I'm gonna end it now. I'll see you all.